Hello everyone, this is Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Here we are, and arriving in the 4th week of November as the final 5 set of today's weekly challenge on Gran Turismo 7 is here. It's been 2 years since the introduction of Spec 2 update from 2023, and this will bring out to have a good eyes on the Honda RA272 will be proceed to go in round 2 at Watkins Glen Long Course as a brand new special event for the 1-make category. And we got some 4 events are about to be entered available in about 5 days left to go before the big release to GT7 Spec 3 update. 8 cars, 2 new tracks, and a whole lot of brand new exciting features that we're about to take a good look and wait until the main date available before next month in December. So first up, we have Sardinia World Track C in Japanese FF Challenge 450, WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca in American Clubman Cup 700. Group B rally cars will be driving on the dirt and take on in Colorado Springs Lake for the WRC Group B edition. And last but not least, Suzuka Circuit for the World Touring Car 900 will bring out to have the last stretch and give it what we got. And plus, we got a grand total of 800,000 Gran Turismo credit to have 3 tickets at once in order to compete in one event. We'll receive with 100,000 GT credit. Also for 3 events, we'll receive with 200,000 GT credit, and all events by number 5 will go receive with 500,000 GT credits. Better be ready, viewers. Choose your own favorite car, including with a Honda RA272 will be received and go onward after finishing from round 1 at Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps before the Road to Spec 3 update awaits. As always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. So let's begin and ready to go for today's brand new weekly challenge. So folks, it's getting closer out there to have the big, major, exciting update, such as do a lot of major hard work by taking a lot of stress and putting up to have a good racing strategy to go for a roll in perspective. But I know, just have to be sure to keep that in mind because having brand new content videos takes a long time. By doing hard work is going to have to take a first step to go on the live recording session without live viewers to be coming in during on to the WIP session. That's how I'm about to do this for myself, and this will do for only one major segment to have the last set of 5 races will go green light. So first up, I'm about to take on in Japanese FF Challenge 450 as I had to go for the 2015 Mazda Demio SD Touring with the UDRS and Sportec livery. Will go fully tuned, modified, and take 3 laps. Will go steady up on 3rd position or higher. So I had to choose any kind of specified vehicle for my own pick. That's why I'm about to be planning myself to go for a next step until December will be upon an arrival until and after Spec 3 update. But man, it put me a lot of hard work by doing a lot of good effort out there on every previous content video that related to the weekly challenges. But I'm always have to go for it. It's all about to have the best ways. We'll go on the normal difficulty to have a best place to enjoy. Now let's get started. 8th place coming in onto the first lap. I'll have to catch up on T. Iman on the Honda Civic SIR2 EG model 1993 before the first turn by catching up towards Eco Fraga in the Honda Civic Type R EK 1998. Turn 1 going clear. Drive faster to be normal, lighter, and skillful for a Japanese compact car. Okay, that's the ticket. Only 3 more to go. Piece of cake. Always had to take a good Japanese road car to go understeer and the layout. Just wait until the first sector clear. Now the S turns will go steep downhill. Okay, drive well to go careful. Okay, that's more like it. 3rd place coming up. Now gonna have to catch up on Jay Miyazaki in a Suzuki Swift Sport 2017. Final turn goes in and deaccelerate to have a passive turn. So whenever you're going to have to choose your own kinds of specified vehicle that related to the FF challenge, feel welcome to, and I'm always have to go for only one good pick at a time to have some failures whenever I'm about to give it all I got. So first lap clear, fastest lap time in 1 minute, 12.764 seconds as I'm about to catch up towards Berleo Gallo in the 1980s Honda Civic EF model. There he is right now. Gonna have to take a little bit more slow on maintain pace formation. Wait until the short straightaway to go on the opening. Push the gas and brake well to go overtake on the Civic Si Extra EF 1987 before putting myself to go first place lead. Okay, steady as it goes. Looks like the perfect time to go in the first race and only time is going to be a dawn of arrival. Gonna have to look ahead. Going right back at the final turn and drive well to go slow. Extra space and first place still remain ongoing. But good thing my first Demio has still got some good skills ever since from day one back from March 4, 2022. But almost there towards finishing up at the end of lap number 2. Final lap in number 3 coming up to have my record to be updated in the same time with a decimal in .705. Time to go for a normal time attack and drive understeer to go skill and clean racing line. It's going well nicely. Sports medium compound tires still have to take a best effort. We'll always have to keep a good suggestion on performance point and tune parts to be fitted and equipped to go for a moderation of speed. Okay, just only have one more sector left to go. Got to do the same thing and go downhill to have enough speed and wait until the steep hill climb will do enough strength. Alright, there goes the final corner. Take that line check and go mark on the yellow highlight to take the final stretch and time to save for the Japanese FF Challenge 450 to go first place complete. And there you go. 1 minute, 9 seconds upon for a new set of the record as the first check mark in the final week of November number 4 of Weekly Challenge is going underway. So that's one check mark clear, 4 more to go, and let's have a good look on the total time on the results. So that's 3 minutes, 35.326 seconds, and my fastest lap record is 1 minute, 9.857 seconds on lap number 3. Alright. Then it's all done, but not yet over at least, but we still have some 4 more races left to go as we're about to be proceed to go on the main to race number 2 at WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca in American Clubman Cup 700. So there you go, 100,000 Gran Turismo credit ticket has been obtained. Got to do this quickly on the replay just in case to go for a quick moment on thumbnail image to get a close on view. Okay, that's more like it. Just have to grab and one capture image to be obtained and save the content replay before heading up to race number 2. Now this time, I'm about to bring out my favorite American supercar as I had to go with is the Chevrolet Corvette CR1 CX6 2009. Gotta make sure to have the Sportsoft compound tires without upgraded parts. This will do 660.05 performance point, will go full stock at the ready and take on with some good opponents with a fully tuned modified American sports car. This will get much more tricky as I have to take 5 laps, will go focus up on first position to have a good odds on the prize. I've always had to do that since last time on every previous weekly challenges when it comes to have some various events in different themed genres for only one Clubman Cup event for all American cars. So I'm going in, viewers. My UDRS Inspectech livery on the Corvette CR1 C6 2009 is ready to go, racing nostalgia to bring up with the same energy of the commercial of Gran Turismo PSP. First turn coming in, and a draining hairpin coming up around on turn 2 by closer towards 8-wheel in the Ford Mustang GT 2015. Gotta do this quickly. Brake well to go careful to have a good inside apex at turn 3. We'll stay on track and go on the offense towards a Tapai in the Ford Mustang GT 2015 in the different variation color scheme. One V8 supercar coming in, and various sports car and muscle cars are about to go for only one racing exercise to stay on track to go in the first lap during the part of the Clubman Cup race. Okay, Rigolalo and the blue Dodge Viper GTS 2002 coming in. Just wait and go enter at the Rural Straight. Better have to be ready to go on the corkscrew to have a good eyes on M. Callahan and H. Sears in position 7 and 8. Drive well to go steady and follow the line to go for elevation to be slope in and dive down around on sector 3. A little bit more speed doing up, and have turn 10 will go mark on the highlight to be stay on track to catch up to the C8 Corvette Stingray. Turn 11 is already here. Steer well to go proceed and rev up to go on gear 2 before the full stretch will be proceed onward until lap number 2. We'll have to stay behind on the Ford GT40 Mark 1 1966. Okay, standard lap time to go faster. 1 minute 34.788 seconds. Time progression is going well on late afternoon, and I still totally got this one to go ace up on the pro. Okay, and Riggs is in 6th place. Gonna have to wait and go clear on turn 3 before sector 2 comes back and take the turn 4 part. We'll go enter the line. It's only down to 16.7 seconds left. I always have to keep racing well to stay clean and aim towards the first position at the podium. Okay, A. Kajal has now been dropped to 6. Moving on to the 5th position, and that means for only 2 4th generation Corvette CR-1 4th Gen 1989 coming up on 4th place is A. Felix. Okay, gonna stay on him. Let's have my B8 supercar will go pack up the gear and concentration to still maintain the formation. Okay, one good clip of the apex to go touching in on the tires. Steer down around on turn 10. Only down to 12.9 seconds left. Alright, backing up on gear 2. Gonna have to go for it. Dirt lap, go in the halfway mark, and still not yet received for the fastest lap time by around in 1 minute and 34 seconds to be placed as original by doing the recent time without a new run. 0.955 seconds. Okay, gonna have to go for a little bit more faster paces to catch up to Dennis Solis in the red Dodge Viper GTS 2002. Let's take it slow and make it quick. Alright, B8 supercar overtakes one American B10 supercar to stay in 3rd place as I had to go onward at position 2. And that means Igor Fraga is in 1st place in the 7th Gen Corvette Stingray. Only down in 6.3 seconds left, and he's almost there to take a corkscrew. Gonna have to do this quickly. Just have point A to B. We'll go dive in and go drive downhill. But I know you guys are really big, much more excited about Spec 3 update to see some good eyes on 8 upcoming vehicles. But further yet, the other 2 that we never seen this one before, after being well listed to be revealed on the other 6 cars, has now been exactly according to the image, has now been well seen on the cover. But we'll have to sit back and be patient until 2 new tracks is going to get much more bigger, excited, and much more realistic, because I still really think about Yas Marina Circuit in Abu Dhabi is going to be the best place to go racing in nighttime. But further yet, I kind of think about all kinds of brand new features if Spec 3 will be comes out soon, but I still kind of think about B-Spec is going to be much more interesting and have the best opportunity for all Gran Turismo players out there. ever since playing Gran Turismo 5 back from 2010, ever since the main game series has now been well reached since the 15th anniversary from the first ever PS3 platform since Gran Turismo 5 Prologue. But after all, I still remember from the good old days back from 2010 as I still have my own PS3 recently as I had got it from Christmas back from 2011. But times change as I still goes on and move forward onward to have Gran Turismo 7 is the ultimate sim racing game of all time and to all Gran Turismo series. So we're getting closer to have the final sector and time progression is about to go entered in early sunset. But it's dusk, just only have the last 2 turns to go before heading up to race number 3 at Colorado Springs for the World Rally Challenge Group B edition. Let's take the final stretch, but not yet at least. One more lap to go. Finishing up on lap number 4 before the final lap is about to be well placed and go around to have my new run in just 1 minute, 32.708 seconds. Got to give it all I got. First place is in the lead for the Chevrolet Corvette CR1 6th generation 2009. Headlights turn on and going on the progression to have the last 2 sectors to go remain. Now let's see how I go fast very well precisely after taking some few attempts and go patient on overtake with some few opponents. Just have to keep my good luck and good skill affixes to have my own UDRS Inspotech livery and still have one good bare element as a street racing icon from the crew too. Gonna have to go for it. Going right back on the route straight and pull the brake towards the corkscrew to have a one more batch will dive in onto the main line to go downhill. Okay, final sector coming up. Just stay on track. Momentarily to have the last 2 turns to go around on number 10 and number 11 coming up to have the brake zone to go notice of reminder. Okay, let's pull the gas and rev it back up on gear 2. Okay, new fastest lap has been cleared by take the first position at the podium, and that's how my favorite supercar still got this one to drive fast and race well at WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca since originally to be known as Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca. So that's 3 more to go. 2 check marks has been obtained, cleared, and successful to have a total time in 7 minutes, 47.585 seconds, and fastest lap time is 1 minute, 31.381 seconds at lap number 5. Absolutely job well done, and 45,000 credits has now been doubled up to go prize money in 50%. So there we go. 3-star roulette ticket by today's daily, doing a lot of practice and always have to keep a good exercise to help yourself to go for a short period in warm-up. Now for the short intermission, I'll have to go on replay to have a good eyes on thumbnail image will be captured on the picture. But it will have to take a little bit more time soon to be expected, and this spot right over here to get zoom in and get closer in. Alright, there you go. My best picture is on the cook. Successful. 1 cook content replay save. Now, let's go rally racing in Colorado Springs for the dirt race in WRC Group B edition. So, it's going to get driving on the dirt in intermediate level after the second race on the American Club Med Cup 700 at WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. But this time, I'm about to choose the Subaru WRX Group B rally car with my UDRS Inspotech livery, car number 7 variation to have a detailed settings will go on medium RPM to be turbocharged at set to go in 751 horsepower. This will do moderation to go exactly as planned besides using with a high turbocharged RPM. but I'll have to tread cautiously and have 5 laps. We'll go halfway point in race number 3 before the 4th round, as heading up to Watkins Glen International Long Course for the Honda RA272 woman category special event as round 2, just to have one first participation to have the check mark will go optional. I had to put myself together and ready up to go race number 3 until 3-second countdown to go proceed in halfway point. Got to steer well quickly to have a safe point position without losing a best clean advantage on double up in 50%. Turn 2 coming up, 3rd person view, we'll have to go on eyes view only to have an overtake procedure to catch up on Si Chung in the Hyundai Genesis Group B rally car. Gonna go for it. Brake well to go please, and slide it to the turn at the right, we'll go around the hill. Okay, very nice. Got a good eye on Benjamin Hensey in 10th place for the Lancia Delta HF Integral Rally Car 1992. Going up in Sector 2. Skillful and going on concentration to stay slow around by one classic WRC Group B car. Okay, that was a close call. Here comes the steep hill. Gonna have to keep it nice and tight and tidy up to go for a steady procedure without losing amount of gravity. Okay, there it goes. Our Colin in the Pesciat RC set Group B rally car is slowing down and have the penalty line to go clear and safe point to be proceed. Okay, last sector coming up. Gonna have to stay on it. Just hold the line and keep the string. We'll have to take a good eyes on the final turn to get there soon. Okay, first lap is going clear. Let's have lap number 2 to take the first turn to go slight advantage. We'll go for a display of courage. Yeah, that's more like it. 14 seconds to go. Gonna have to catch up to R. Cableham in the Toyota A6 Group B rally car, and I have a good eyes on G. Mangalo in the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution Final Edition Group B rally car. Gonna have to keep going short straight. Sector 2 comes back after clear from the first sector to have a clean racing exercise caution. Okay, there we go. Let's overtake the A6 Group B rally car and have the main inside position without aborted contact. Okay, that's a good reflex, and stay on the Land Evo rally car. Hopping in and steady up on the clear gravity. Okay, just have to take that skill. We'll go passive without going full on aggressive. Naturally, and steady up to stay clean on fully turbocharged pace. Only 12.2 seconds left, still remain on going around in position 8. Okay, let's do the outside. Okay, let's go accelerate and third lap on halfway point as I had to get behind on Jonathan Wong in the same Subaru WRX rally car. That's the ticket. Going in on 6th place, and here's B Batter in the Ford Focus Group B rally car coming in at the scene in about 0.4 seconds to go. Daylight's burning and drive well to go dirt skill racing. Okay, Asus Rillo is in the scene. Just avoid the contact on the Nissan GTR Group B rally car, so I still have the best element of the outside corner, wheel skill on surprise. 3 more to go. Perfectly to be well planned and exactly to have a clean dirt racing to stay on track and embrace it to go for a true WRB is going much more impressive. Okay, almost there to catch up to Adam Tapai in the Ford Mustang Group B rally car, but I know I just really had to stand for is World Rallycross Basic. but still have to do some more skills to be tested and make it much more to be serving as advanced rally car driver. Okay, almost there, down to 5.7 seconds. It's now going slightly increase and stay behind on the muscle car rally based vehicle. Fourth lap is nearly there, gonna have to go for it, and catching up towards Berleo Gallo in the Honda NSX Group B rally car. Just wait until one more lap to go, and time of day is going well exactly in late afternoon. Okay, that's more like it. That means T Kato is still remain ongoing with the Audi S1 Quattro Pikes Peak Special 1983. But further yet, just have to get closer and moving back in Sector 2. Okay, just have to stay on it. One good all-time hill climb time attacker, still got some good horsepower, better than on modern Group B rally cars. And there we go, so far so close to overtake the 1987 Audi S1 Quattro Pikes Peak Special, but still getting there. There we go, right at the spot, and make it much more close in to have a short seconds and side-by-side dual battle. It should do very well nicely to keep it much more calm and skill competent whenever you might need to have yourself to go for a self-aggressive to be faced up with some other rally cars. Now, it all comes down to this. We only have 4 more laps to go remain ongoing, and the last lap will go for one step closer to have a time attack. We'll give it all I got. Fastest lap time for today is 1 minute, 34.541 seconds. I'm always have to down for it. Another lap and another time attack. We'll always have to do much more skillful to be cheap on rally car set. So far so good, and I'm about to have the 4 sectors to go cook things up, to go skill on rally car time attack, to have this race is going well, to have a check mark number 3 we'll receive with 300,000 Gran Turismo credit. But also yet, much as remains to have 200,000 GT credit on the ticket after participate in the first 3 races and save it for only 2 more to go on the remain. Okay, it's about to get shaded. Good thing, cool temperature, and more likely to have the season in summer in the world of GT. But in real life, we're still in the fall season and about a few more days left to go until December 21st is going to be bring out to have the first day of winter. But I can't wait to have the cold temperature. We'll be expected to be on the lookout by around in 50 degrees Fahrenheit after months of hot temperature and warm temperature to be exactly at least in 70 degrees. Time for the final stretch and have the podium finish. We'll go skill and achieve to have the 3rd check mark. We'll bring out to have a cutscene to have the first turn slide finale. Yeah, baby. First place for the win, and that's competition for Team UDRS Insportec before proceed to Suzuka Circuit for the WTC 900. But not yet over at least. We still have 2 more races left to go, and round 2 for the Honda RA272 one-make event at Watkins Glen Long Course, as I had to go prefer to do for only 1 Total Drama fan art livery, as I'm about to be switching up to go in racing outfit. So here's the total time in 7 minutes, 56.743 seconds in under 8 minutes, and fastest lap time on number 5 in 1 minute, 30.087 seconds has now been skill, check, and going proven up on rally car time attacker, and ends up here in 97,500 GT credits to be double up and prize money up to 50%. So there we go. Second credit ticket on 200,000 GT credit has now been obtained, earned, and latest on the update after doing some short period of warm-up in 43.5 miles of today. But always have to do a lot more practice out there whenever you might need to do a time trial in session. Now, just have to go in playback position and adjust it to be placed in 3 minutes. going on the capture thumbnail, and looks like the scene is just been covered in dust. Just give me a moment, viewers. Just have this camera to go in, and much as clever to have a one good front view besides without being seen on the dust. So there we go, just like that. But however, just had to get a little bit more close in to have the best footage. Nice, and there you go. So, time for me to switch up to Vision Total Drama Racing outfit and heading up to the long course of Watkins Glen International Raceway before penultimate race number 4 and have round 2 for the RA272 special event. We'll be ready up and go old-fashioned F1 racing style since Circuit de Spa Francorchamps. If you guys may ever have second thoughts about the third race for the weekly challenge on the Honda RA272 woman category at Suzuka Circuit, just only have one clever thought, and then this will take the last 5 sets for the final weekly challenges to go for the normal type difficulty until the enhanced weekly challenges will be coming up soon by December 4. But I can't wait to see how it turns out, but expect it to be predicted to see how it turns out to go for a different matter of participate opportunity when it comes to have some 5 different challenges to go entered in every part of every week in weekly challenge. Now let's go for round 2 in the Honda RA272 woman category. Here I go, and pack up to go by under 700 performance point. We'll do 5-lap course and give it all I got before Suzuka Circuit in the World Touring Car 900 will be expected, and take the last race. We'll bring out to have a mystery racing car version to take on with some Group 2 and 3 other Group 3 cars of the late 90s. But you'll wait and see. I'm always have to go crib up to have a good classic F1 racing style in the east coast of the US. So let's get going, viewers. I'm about to be ready up and have a full speed and control handling in about 3 seconds as the first lap is going underway. Let the penultimate race begins, and here comes the first turn. We'll go apply on check and keep yourself prepared to have a full speed acceleration to have a force control and moderation style. Just like when you're driving the Chevrolet 2J 1970 since the same course at the previous lap time challenge, and also yet by watching round 3 of the Gran Turismo World Series Nations Cup at Los Angeles. But it turns out very awesome and much more well deserved to see some good opponents to be racing in action to stay together to have a one good party of formation to go for the battle in first place. But better yet, this will be a very much more different challenges, but the Honda RA272 will be proceeded to go as round 2. So here goes the shoot. Time to get behind on Eb Hester in about 0.2 seconds to go on the behind position. Better be ready for it. Dogleg is coming up, and brake zone will go early in to have a procedure in the way. Okay, I hope the handling might have to go counter up and brace myself because of the turbocharged RPM has now been equipped. So there goes S. Bernard in position 8 has been dropped down to be perceived myself on position 7. 6 more to go. But good thing, taking a lot of practice is very more important that you might need to stay on track and drive well to have a force of acceleration to have a good control on the terms of handling. So here comes the final sector in number 4. Last 2 turns coming up, and get behind on C. Scott. Final corner up ahead. Let's keep it nice and slow and step it up the gas. We'll go full stretch to have the middle session before lap number 2 is on the way to have my fastest lap time in 1 minute 55.206 seconds. Okay, first day of Honda holidays is now been going well to be active, and not yet until December 1st will be upon in the holiday arrival. Okay, 8 Sparks is in 4th place. Got to go for it, and I have the last 3 remaining opponents are about to go for a slipstream and formation battle. They're about to go for it. Looks like W. Wells and Jay Beyer are about to go at it to have a one-on-one battle. But first, I'll have to take the outer loop and get behind on H. Stanley in about 0.4 seconds to go to get up ahead. Okay, just have to stay behind on car number 1. Only one Vision Total Drama entry participate entry has still got some skills and formidable to have a good roll of the challenger to get up into the top 3 position. Just wait for it. It's gonna get slower, so I might need to go step it up and go quick recovery to get back on sector 3. Okay, very nice, but not yet at least. I still have 1.7 seconds left. Just have to get myself to remain under control. Okay, take it slow, just like that, and do proceed to go in sector 4 like last time since the previous lap. Okay, that's a good technique, skill set, and wait until the accelerator might have to go for a management of space and the rest will take a full stretch. So I'm halfway there, viewers. Third lap is on the way, and average time in 1 minute, 58.135 seconds. Okay, time to go and catch up on Jay Botter in about 0.4 seconds to go. This will do well precisely to have turn 2 and 3 will go pave up to accelerate quickly and drive faster to go tough as nails. There you go. First place in the lead for Vision Total Drama entry card participant, and Sector 2 is now going in to take the inner loop to have a good odds on bus stop chicane to have a good outer loop. Got to hold the line together. Not yet over until I might need to give some extra space and go for the offense time attack. Let's take the chute down below and movement on the apex to go racing up the line. Dogleg coming up, and steer well to keep it nice and safe. Just like that, stay around on gear number 2 and kick back up on number 5 to go on acceleration at straight distance. Okay, just have to take the last 3 turns to go. Not yet until sector 3 is finished, until the 4th sector will go again as another encore. Just only have 1.138 seconds. Okay, so another round and another time attack is all I need to go pave up to go faster work. So I'm really glad that this is going to be a one good easy trick moderation out there to go for a skill of intermediate. But not yet at least, you might have to take some skills that you might have to be very extra careful when it comes to have the brake zone to be applied if you're about to do this to go on early point. So 4th lap coming up and getting closer, nearly there. Okay, gonna have to stay on track a bit. Just have to go away by 3.2 seconds, and one good clear distance space is all I need to have a round of time attack. Okay, going outer loop on the outside. Just have to stay on track of the line and pave up the apex to go back down to the chute. Okay, looks like my fastest lap time is still remain active after taking the first one, but it takes more practice, but I still barely get used to it after Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps since the first round of the special event. But more importantly, if anybody else think about the Honda RA272 won't make event to go to Suzuka Circuit to have a round 3 moment. But everybody would like to say, yes, the RA272 will be agreed to have one race at Suzuka Circuit. But not yet at least. I'm just out to go for only one different kind of a race car, as I have never used this before proceed to go to the World Touring Car 900. But just give me a moment if I had to come up to have a best racing category to go brainstorming by recommend and tuning requirement. But maybe I would rather to go for the Red Bull X 2014 Standard. It's going to be the best one ever yet to take on with some Group 2 cars to go faster up, but somehow it may be a little bit much more good to be similar like the Red Bull X 2014 Junior by facing Group 4 cars in WTC 700. But I shall see, and here comes the final lap is already here. Got to make that full force control out there, viewers. Got to make the best of it. Okay, deaccelerate and reaccelerate quickly, directly, and have the inner loop by subchicane is coming back again. Okay, let's go, go, go. Outer loop comes in and keep up the handling. Will be stable up to go faster concentration in a well stable condition. Drop down to the chute. Closer to be tough as nails. Okay, very good recovery. But looks like the last place driver has been being left behind. But don't stop now. I just need that time to go well obtained and proceed to go on checkmark number 4 before the last race is getting closer towards the end of the standard weekly challenges for the final week as Spec 2 update. But I still get a lot of good excited goosebumps out there as I ever think to be predicted to have some massive features for GT7 Spec 3 update. A bit much more similar to Gran Turismo 5 Prologue Spec 3 version, but we already did one recent lap time challenge at Autodrome Baku Montreal East for the GT by Citroën wheel car. But it takes a good concept wheel going strategy, and even perhaps after I just did for only one latest lap time challenges to go for only one best final set of the weekly challenge. So there you go. Vision Total Drama official entry driver car number 22 is for the win. First place and checkmark number 4 has been cleared before the final race is heading up to Suzuka Circuit in WTC 900. So let's have to take a good look and check the results to have a total time in 9 minutes 42.840 seconds, and first lap still remains in 1 minute 55.206 seconds. Well, to be honest, it takes practice and skill will be required to have a F1 classic race car discipline. Might need to get used to it. But very good for 150,000 Gran Turismo credit to be earned and update after taking a lot of practice workout on warm-up to go up and have a mileage total in 108.9 miles of today. So here goes one short moment on the thumbnail image, and here comes the replay. Will be required to have a thumbnail image. We'll be taking a good eyes on display. Okay, good enough, and number 4 content replay is saved. And now, viewers, the last race is ready to go for the World Touring Car 900 at Suzuka Circuit, as I'm about to go to be recommend myself with a Red Bull X 2014 Standard. Might need to be required to go by under 900 performance point to go with 8 times of fuel and tire wear. But good thing I just got everything to go set up on full control computer to be tuned up on 81%. Ballast might have to be placed in 146 kilograms, and power restrictor will be preferred to go in below in 70%. But that's why any kinds of specified race car in Group X category might need to do some change up of performance point. Will be exactly to go under by 900 performance point will be required, and have one hard racing compound tires is about to be eligible to be entered for this race. I hope this is going to be a very good, excellent skill opportunity before the enhanced weekly challenges will be coming up soon as the official first week of November, until Spec 3 update is going to get much more bigger, excited, and massive features is going to get much more interesting to have a good look on the tour. But always have to be patient at least, viewers. We still have one more date left to go before at the end of November for the weekly challenge. So let's do this, viewers. Let the rolling start. We'll begin the countdown in 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Fuel map is all set. First lap coming up, and all opponents, including with the Red Bull X 2014 Junior, is about to go in debut by having a best scene in the track. But it takes some skill, require discipline, and have a good odds advantage. We'll have to put myself to go for a real test of the challenge as the final race in November Weekly Challenge number 4. We are getting closer to have the final stretch, to have one more event to go, viewers. Spec 3 update in about a few more days left to go to have a number 5 is going on the countdown. But I'll have to keep that in mind because this main segment will be considered as to be coming as a complete addition when it comes to have a live recording on session to be a placement in WIP. But it takes some very good masterpiece to have my own acting skills and commentary to have fight races, as I had to go for a competition to have a road going and racing going strategy as I've been planning for myself throughout 2 years since Spec 2 update has been already released. But we're getting closer to have one more month to go before at the end of 2025. 2026 is going to get much more forward out there to have a brighter look by next year, and I'm always have to be here on time to go for a continuation throughout the journey in Gran Turismo 7. So the gap distance has now been set to go active and going up to go offense in about 35 seconds to go within. Let's have the final sector. And moving up towards the Cascade Triangle to get behind on T Yamanaka in the Nissan GT-R GT500 2008, along with Takuma Sasaki in the Castro Tom Supra 1997. Okay, that's more like it. First lap clear, and heading up to go offense in lap number 2. But if so, just have to choose any kinds of fuel map percentage to go for power or lean whenever you like. But it'll have to help you out precisely because the fuel percentage may be getting a little bit more decreased quickly besides the other kinds of Group 2 cars. Okay, that's more like it. Moving to the 13th position, down to 12 more remaining opponents. Let's go back in Sector 2 and have Ethan Lim in the Mercedes-Benz CLK LM 1998 to catch up until within a few more seconds to go by Igor Fraka in the Nissan Pensoil GT-R GT500 1999. So here goes the 3rd sector. Better be ready on turn 11 at the hairpin. Okay, still in the same position and close as ever for the Red Bull X 2014 Standard is about to go on track and make it more faster to go lighter precisely. Okay, Ethan Lim is about to pull the brake and I got a good upper hand advantage. It's now been going around on position 11 in about 30 seconds to go. But not yet at least. I still have 68% left to go on the fuel. Just have to keep going and stay on track a bit. Kei Kawakami has now been well seen in first place at the lead. Okay, Nikita Moisov is in 10th place. Got to go back on the Cascade Triangle and make that accelerator to go enter in and enter out to have a good eyes on overtake before the 3rd lap as I got 1 minute 54.794 seconds before proceed to go for the next lap. And there goes the first corner to be skill and lighter up to have a good advantage by decrease the gap by around in 0.5 seconds to go quickly. But very nice, very tricky, and faster to go first steps competition grade race car. And there's Jay Bria and Lucas Ordonez. Better make sure to get behind the BMW McLaren F1 GT-R race car 1997. Close call and make that good spot on the danger curve around on turn 8 and 9. So we are getting closer to be right back at Sector 3. Every Group 2 cars still have a good effort to be catching up to have this last race for the final set of the weekly challenge is going to get closer towards the end. But we still have enough days left to go before taking the right start on early Friday until this weekend on Saturday is going to be the best place to go participation after taking one stop by errand on Black Friday. But however, Cyber Monday may be more likely to be coming up soon, and December 1st is going to be the season of Christmas. That's right, viewers. Looks like the time of the year again is about to bring out the joy and have the excitement to have some good Christmas festive themed liveries for all your Gran Turismo players out there to have a good kind of personalization with your favorite cars. Okay, so gonna have to go catch up on Kylian Drummond and Lucas Ordonez. 23.7 seconds to go on the remaining gap as the fourth lap is about to go pennant and go in 51% in the half gauge of the fuel. Still having that tire pressure grip, and here comes to be right back at the first corner to be dive on in. Okay, a little bit more close-in combat to have the Lexus RCRL is now been currently to go on the main procedure, so I had to go back in, and one single overtake at a time as I had to get closer out there to be proceed on position 7. So there you go. Only 6 more remain GT500 race cars to go, and one Audi RS5 Turbo DTM is in the scene at 5th place, driven by Jose Serrano. But it takes a little bit more time, and the handling is about to go clean racing skill to be well formidable to have a WTC 900 is the last stretch before proceed to have a good look on 2 new racetracks. So about Yas Marina Circuit is the most beautiful racetrack to be located in the UAE, has now been stationed to go racing around at Abu Dhabi, right next to Dubai that has an autodrome racing circuit as you may ever see by watching the Gran Turismo movie. But got to admit, one good paradise racetrack is going to get much more excited out there to have a time of day, and time of night is about to get much more brighter out there to have a good eyes on display. But all the lights at nighttime is going to get much more beautiful out there to have a good race and competition when all cars are about to have their headlights to be turned on. But very well indeed, and everybody is going to be so hyped and very excited out there, along with the Canadian circuit is now going to be adding up as well. Just wait to see some 2 new tracks is going to get much more first hands-on experience to have your good eyes on experience to see how it turns out to make it much more alive. But take a good realistic and see how you can do very well precisely to have your favorite car and go straight onto the favorite track that you're about to have a first time visit. So we're on the 5th lap, and faster lap time on the dirt lap on the previous is 1:54.379 seconds. Still have a long way to go, and few other Group 2 cars and one Audi RS5 Turbo DTM is still remain on the ropes. Okay, there's Angel Inestrosa in the Honda NSX Concept GT500 2016. Gonna have to go for it. Take the hairpin at number 11. Just hold the line together and stay on top of it. It's only down to 14.3 seconds to go, and I still might have to get a good eyes on the main ejected, as 5 more laps to go will be left standing to go remain as possible. Okay, coming around on the spoon curve, let's take the apex and go stepping up and full stretch coming in. Gotta make sure to keep a good eyes on the top 5 remaining drivers. This will take a good eyes on moment if one of them are about to be entered at the pits. Okay, gonna have to go racing coordinate. No sign of pit stop notification reminder. It's only down to 26%, and here comes the 6th lap. It's about to get closer to have my fastest lap time in 1:51.105 seconds. It's only down to 24%. Still have enough good usage on the fuel. Might need to step it up and go quickly. Okay, there's Q Giroux, and it looks like Jose Serrano is about to catch up to Kylian Ponder in 3rd place. Just have sector 2 to come around and wait until the danger curve to be coming right back in on turn 8 and 9. Okay, take a full speed up ahead. Okay, not yet to lose that grip. Gonna have to keep going and expect it to have a good hopes and excitement to have a good eyes on third place driver. Okay, there's our Sternberg and Kei Kawakami is in the scene in about 7.2 seconds left to go. Got to make one pit stop will be available if I had to go at lap number 6 towards the end. This will have to take a one single risk and will determine to have one choice at a time. Just have to let it out and stay on top of it. And here goes the notification will be ready to call out. Okay, Kawakami is in. Now, let's go in there and ready up to have the hard compound tires will be switched up and refuel requirement will go additional on extra. Now, come to think of it about the 8 cars, this is going to get much more bigger and will deserve excited moment out there and even for the PS5 version of Gran Turismo 7. The Power Pack maybe turns out to have a one-way good interesting moment to have some more features and GT Sobi 3.0 has now been going well expanded. But gotta admit, 50 kinds of race events when it comes to have a one good excellent opportunity when you're about to have yourself to go for a full race endurance by taking a total time in 24 hours. But I mean 24 hours of racing, I bet everybody would like to go for it, just like playing Gran Turismo 5 back from 2010 ever since from Le Mans and Nürburgring. But not to mention, if Circuit de Spa Francorchamps might have to be well prepared itself to have its own 24-hour endurance race, that would be a quite good yesterday, and that would be a quite very excellent to see 3 races to go for in one, participate to go for the countdown and 24-hour endurance to see how longer it takes. But only one thing perhaps, I bet every other Gran Turismo players who ever been playing on the PS5 version, they might need to get themselves planned and go continuation to have their own full walkthrough journeys. But I will be left behind because I'm still been playing on in the PS4 version in GT7. So it's gonna have to go back on position 5. Got a good eye on Kei Kawakami in the Nissan GT-R Nismo 2016. Got to go for it. Make that exit on the smooth curve. Let's overtake the GT500 GT-R Nismo. Okay, time to go out and out, and it's going to get a little bit more closer out there to have the fierce battle, and Casio Triangle steps in and go right on the extra space. Got to do this quickly, only 3 more laps to go, and the top 3 drivers has now been already at the pits. Just have to wait for it, and gonna have to be quickly as possible, and here it goes right now. Our Sternberg is in the lead. Right on cue and going right back directly at the first corner at turn 1 and 2. Alright Sternberg, I'm coming in and I'm about to pass you right on the clean spot. This will get a little bit more tricky out there for the Red Bull X 2014 Standard. Just bring out to have a true spirit of the X 2014 Junior, and there it is right now in the best place on the overtake. First position coming up, and danger curve is now been swooped in back on track to have turn 8 and 9 is going closer. Just only have 2 more laps to go. This race is just yet to be cleared over soon by a patient of a lifetime. Time to build up the deep ends and go into 3 seconds as I had to keep currently to go around by 2.8. Okay, mark up the line. Okay, satisfied, and spoon curve to be cleared to have one good data logger, as everybody just been really to be much more excited about Spec 3. Okay, let's do the Cascade Triangle to go again. Okay, it's only down to 38%. Just might need to save a lot of good strength and good grip. Just only have a minute, 53.909 seconds, and I still have the fastest lap time by the reason it's going well stronger to be progression. Okay, first sector clear, best time is doing check. Gonna have to keep up and drive well to go quicker to be a procedure to have a Group X racing vehicle. Just might need to save enough percentage, it's only down to 32%. Just have to keep going, stay strong, and keep my hopes if I had to go proceed to have a one-way ticket to go finish line at the first. With or without clean bonus that is, I'm always have to stay well deserved to have one good second chance to go for one clean perspective. But this one should do for the original, as I had to get myself to go race up on the aces focus and skillful to be formidable. Okay, there we go. That's a good 15.3 seconds on the gap. Going well defense and work up all the way to have enough percentage to go in 27% to go proceed at the final sector. So almost there, viewers. Finishing up at lap number 9, and here comes the best part to go on lap number 10. So here it goes, and the fast lap is going to be a minute 48.681 seconds. That's more like it. One fastest time attack for the Red Bull X 2014 Junior, and looks like the standard version is going to get much more advanced version out there to be similar based off of the Junior counterparts. But I know, I just really think to be reminded of having a one Junior counterpart to be racing at Le Mans. But this Red Bull X 2014 standard is the best ever to go racing on various race tracks in WTC 900. It's going to be the best recommend on the course if you're about to have yourself to go serving up on 3 courses as the main menu book. So I come this far. The final race is getting closer at the end before the last 2 sectors will be standing to go remain. I hope I'm gonna win this one, viewers. Just to be expected to have a good hope, and the road to Spec 3 awaits us until next month for December. Okay, stay on track. Blues out. Got a good eyes on 2 Lexus SC430s GT500 2008 has now been coming in on position 19 and 20. But I know what it is, and here comes the low on fuel notification. Just have to get over to the finish line soon, and then de-held it, and Echelon has now been seen on position 17 and 18. Final stretch, and I'm about to have a clear spot to have a one-way ticket to go achieve at the podium. So that's a final race for the weekly challenge number 4 on November, and best win for the Red Bull X 2014 standard has now been reached to the podium. Now that's a good hard-going competition to be lighter, faster, and participate debut by facing up with Group 2 cars, as the total gap distance away by 26.546 seconds in just 19 minutes, 7.614 seconds, and the night lap, as I got my fastest lap, has still remained in 1 minute, 48.681 seconds. So it's all done, and excellent to be clever to be indeed to have a possibility to go clean bonus up in 255,000 Gran Turismo credit. And here goes a 4-star roulette ticket for today's new day awaits, and a 500,000 GT credit has been earned and obtained. So that's 2 times in a row by only 1 good daily, and very well precisely to have a 1 short intermission to go to the replay on capture the thumbnail image. So I just might need to do this quickly, so I had to go in 6 minutes and 10 seconds to take place right at the scene. Gonna have to go close in a little bit. Yeah, maybe just like that. And there you go, we might need to have 1 content replay saved. So folks, it's been fun out there to have the first final set of the 5 weekly challenges races, and this will bring out to have the different one will be coming as a fully enhanced weekly challenge until Spec 3 update will be come out soon. But I can't wait until Christmas is going to be coming this year, and this is going to be the perfect gift for all of us, as we're about to have a good eyes on date schedule for December 25th, so I just might need to save a lot of roulette tickets, as I have to keep race well by every day until the holiday is going to get much more excited out there that we always have to be good this year. But after all, the first 5 set of the weekly challenges has now been already done, and this will be considered as the final set before at the end of the month and finishing up for the 4th week of November. So let's go back to the GT Garage and let's have a triple payday to go earning up, and have my current balance will be back on track to go directly at 90 million GT credits. Now I'll have to take a good look on the gifts available, so I still have some few other roulette tickets, as the expiration date is now been set to go on the reminder on December 14, and go down below to have a placement on December 25th. So looks like Santa Claus is now been dropping in with some roulette tickets by doing 1 race at a time by every day. Let's do a payday and go update to my current balance just to be well exactly to have a 90 million GT credits and go for the grand total of 800,000. Okay, that's more like it. Now let's go count out to have 6 roulette tickets by the daily, so I have to keep that in mind, and then the rest will always have to stop until ends up on December 25th, and then the Christmas gift for all roulette tickets will have to be set to go available on Greenlight. And here's a 4-star roulette ticket on the Pagani invitation. Perfect, and right on the early Christmas gift for all of us, including myself. Now let's have 4-star ticket number 2. Let's have a good luck, and best of chances to have a good eyes on the Aston Martin invitation. Okay, 1 part has been received, and early Christmas gift for me, and 1 week at a time. Now, I'll have to do this quickly to have a good look on the 5-star roulette ticket. There's a 500,000 GT credit is waiting for me. Yes, I was right, and very good for only 1 possible best chance of earning. Almost there by reaching 91 million. Gonna keep up and keep using all the roulette tickets until the expiration date reminder will be opened up until December 25th. Just have to keep saving up with some few other roulette tickets and proceed onward before next year in January 2026. So there's 10,000 GT credits, gonna have to keep earning up to have small payday, and 1 number 4-star roulette ticket has been coming up, and have a good eyes on 100,000 Gran Turismo credit has been well eyes on check. Okay, there's 1 part has been received, and there's the racing crankshaft for the Dodge Viper GTS 2013. 3-star roulette ticket coming up, and open up the early gift. So there's a Chevrolet Corvette C06 Bit-Gen, and nope, still very close to get 1 million GT credit, and I ends up here for exactly as usual for 10,000 GT credits. Okay, looks like it's gonna get drawn closer near. Just only have 1 more roulette ticket to go, and this will bring out to have 7 roulette tickets daily. We'll call it for a day. There you go. there's the Aston Martin Invitation is what I won for Christmas earlier this year. Perfect expiration date reminder on December 30, 2025 is going to get closer for New Year's Eve. But hold on, unless a $6 roulette ticket in engine category is all I need to have one more to go. And the one choice of the random pick engine goes to have a compatible engine is the Toyota MR2 GTS 1997. Recommend retail price is 135,000 GT credit, so I'll have to keep it for a while, and that's it for now for only 8 roulette tickets by daily. What a busy day as well for the final 5 set of the latest weekly challenge for the final week in November. But it turns out to have a progress in order to have Japanese FF Challenge 450 at Sardinia Road Track C course in forward direction, along with WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca for American Clubman Cup 700, WRC Group B Edition at Colorado Springs Lake, followed by with the Honda RA272 one-way category for round 2 at Watkins Glen International Long Course, and WTC 900 at Suzuka Circuit has now been come together and drawn closer to be ready up and prepare ourselves to the road to Spec 3. But it turns out, so I have all 5 cars to be well used to have 4 UDRS Inspotech livery, 1 Vision Total Drama fan art livery, and everything to be patterned in order to have a type to go for the easy, medium, and professional difficulty. But it turns out for the Red Bull X 2014 standard to be racing with Group 2 cars at Suzuka Circuit in WTC 900. It was a very good start and will formidable contender race car as a Group X category to face up with some Group 2 cars and few less on Group 3 cars. But however, it takes required practice strategy to have one race with a single stop at the pits. We'll have to be switching up to go for the hard racing compound tires just in case whenever you might need to have 2 racing range tires if you're about to be racing at Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps for the same event. Followed by to have my own favorite kind of a supercar when racing at WeatherTech Raceway Laguna Seca. But good thing, my 2009 Chevrolet Corvette CR1 C6 is going to be the best kind of a GOAT moment ever since to be well embraced to go for a supercharged V8 engine on the track and becoming as a true street racing icon for an open road. But much as clever to have my own kind of a first car since day one is going to have to be a very good best usage for the Japanese compact car on the 2015 Mazda Demio SD Touring. But further yet, the Subaru WRX Group B rally car to have a good skill and challenging up to be facing up with some good kinds of Group B rally cars on Colorado Springs Lake. And last but not least, the Honda RA272 is very challenging to go for much more succeeded and well-deserved possibility after a few weeks from Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. But it gives me a lot of confident, determined, and full control handling strategy is all I need to get myself together to stay clean and survive for only one race and 5-lap challenge to put myself to be achieved and reach the podium to go to the finish line at first place. So everything is all done, but not yet over at least. The weekly challenges will be coming as fully enhanced until the first week of December. We'll have to sit back and wait until GT7 Spec 3 update will be coming soon until December 4th of this year in 2025. So let's wrap this up and ready to go. We'll be moving on at the end of the current video. So I hope for all the other GT players to be on the PS5 version in GT7 because the Power Pack Pay DLC is about to have themselves. We'll be moving on to have the new chapter. We'll be experiencing a true racing. But this will bring out to have a whole lot of brand new features to have 2 new racetracks, 8 new cars, and massive features as we're about to sit back, be patient until we're about to be moving on from November and heading up to December until Spec 3 update is about to be coming soon. We'll be bringing out to have the best excitement awaits us. So thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Follow me on DeviantArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, Discord, and more social media platforms. Plus, Membership is now open to everyone who will join to get access for price levels a month with exclusive perks, custom emoji for my OCs, and many features to support the channel by becoming a paid member. It's the best way to help out with a super thanks as an extra who will support and grow. And also check it out on my YouTube shorts that brings out with some presentation showcase like UDRS in Protect, Total Drama fan art, and Dispenser Camp fan art liveries along with some fairies whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be seeing you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7 and I look forward to see you again at the next current video. Keep on racing, stay clean.